Thousands of years into the future, and we are still wielding blades?
A more elegant weapon for a different time. What other alternative would you have?
Weapons of mass destruction aren't exactly my cup of tea, and it would be akin to trying to fit a bantha into a racing pod.
Then you know our blades are the far superior option. They do not cut through just hydraulic doors, but the heart, passing judgment upon hypocrites in the galaxy.
Well, if it takes the sharp edge of a lightsaber to prove a point, I am all for it.
Curious. You claim to be a Sith, and I do admit you have the skill and ferocity to prove it. But I find it quite hard to believe you work with Jedi, military operatives, and everything in between.
To rule by fear and govern effectively is a skill in itself, but to operate the complexities of different needs and interests yet to remain united, that is another.
That is the state of politics in the Republic. Too many worlds with their own needs, yet unable to help one another, where all the power is vested on elected officials.
That isn't what the Alliance is about, Count. Many are volunteers. People who believe in the cause, putting aside where they're from, to work together against the tyranny of the galaxy.
And what if it fails to meet the ideals or the goals you wished it to achieve? The Senate and the Jedi both claim to work the interests of the people, but they are blind sheep, leading each other into slaughter.
Adaptability and survivability is a skill I picked up on Korriban. Working together is the only way we acolytes could survive the trials set up for us.
Or it hinders your ability to fulfill what is required. It hinders your own strength and your ability to achieve to fullest potential, to come out stronger.
To be united over a common hatred is a fragile alliance. That is why I don't curry any favor with my Sith brethren. Even with only two, would only one ever survive? Most of the time.
And yet my master and I are together, as are you and I right now, despite our differences. I see that you are a reasonable person. We Sith are more than the Jedi, after all.
The reason why you are still with your master is that you need each other for your own interests. Once either of you gets what you want, you can say sayonara to one another. Wasn't he the one to command you to get rid of your assassin?
It was an unfortunate situation with Asajj. She was a valuable asset, and we both saw the hypocrisy of the Jedi. Sidious feared she had become too powerful. I only did what I thought was necessary.
And one day, your master may think it necessary to destroy you once you have served your purpose. Be glad I am not that kind of Sith.
If that day comes, I shall do what is necessary. But you are of intrigue. So long in the sidelines. Are you hiding something, perhaps? Or are you as who you present yourself to be?
I choose to show my true self as plain as sight to everyone. I do not hide my darker side. I merely use it only when necessary.
As do I. People think of us as pure evil, monsters manifested. I do this because Qui-Gon was the last straw.
You really do love to berate about the Jedi, don't you? If the galaxy had none of them, what would your efforts be placed on?
Securing my place in the galaxy. Replacing what needs to be destroyed with something better from the ground up.
Not many in the galaxy would be a fan of that plan. I myself included.